does not help me if the game is muted or if I'm muted. So, welcome everybody. Welcome. Oh, camera 2. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Hee. Everything's good now. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna go ahead and get her rocking and rolling. Just launch right in. See what we can come up with. Oh. I don't know, my ad counter's off. Alright, let's go ahead and get that music on the muted side real quick. Alright, here we go. The Guardian MX is out today, chat. And we have already secured it. I just upgraded my normal Guardian because I have the Guardian and the Guardian QI. And honestly, what's the difference between the Guardian and the Guardian QI? So it's interdiction. So yeah, we're going to be testing out the Guardian MX along with the Idris. We're going to do some maybe patrol missions and have the Idris around and use the Guardian for some fighting and, you know, test out its capabilities now that it's come out with 4 size 4s and a ton of missiles. So the objective is to kind of use the Idris as like a mobile base. And then go from there. So
welcome.
We'll see how this works out.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, let's see. I don't know how my Idris was destroyed, but okay, we'll just claim it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
It's 49 minutes anyways, it's just gonna have to hold strong for 49 minutes.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Welcome.
Or
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your insurance claim has been. Thank you.
okay. Alright, where is it at?
Goodbye.
Misk Fury Guardian MX. Deliver. Here she is.
Vehicle selected. Welcome. Stand to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
I did buy the
system.
blacked out skin for it and the Harley Quinn skin for it.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us
But since I'm not on Everest, I mean I'm not on Lorville, the home planet, I don't think they're gonna be applied, so we'll have to see what happens. Is Switch having an issue right now? No. Okay. Just being weird. Alright, so the normal Guardian now is the Guardian MX. So the biggest difference between the Guardian and the Guardian MX, if you don't know, is that it has 4 size 4s, an unbelievable amount of missiles on it, and they got rid of the habitation. So there is no more habitation, and I'll show you. So you call the elevator. And normally this elevator would take you to the habitation. But since they did away with the habitation, they upgraded the components because it's now like size 2s and stuff like that, where it wasn't before. So this is their like trade-off for the regular Guardian. The Guardian MX also has by default a barrier for the glass right here. So I'll show you when we launch up. It's not going to be here right now, but oh yeah, so you can retract the armor. So you'll see, look, like there's now that's armor is, and then you can deploy the armor, and then this is a projection of the other side of the armor, kind of like what Teslas and stuff does today.
Engines on. Quantum fuel at 100%.
All right, we're gonna go get our blackout paint from Lorville, and then we are going to try some patrol missions with the Guardian. So bright in Lorville, you can see it when it's like dark out, like clear as day.
Quantum travel engaged.
All right, so contracts. Make sure, chat, that you are accepting the Hunt the Polaris mission, even if you are not actually actively hunting it, because you will still get the 30 MG scripts right now, because it's just a server event. So while it's system wide, you might not get the money per se, which that's not the point of it. It's to get the scripts. Combat Gauntlet or routine patrols. That's cool. I haven't done any of the new stuff. It's interesting. We'll do the combat gauntlets, and then we'll go ahead and we'll run a patrol and stuff and see how everything's going. Test it out. Yo, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. Welcome. Thank you for the subscribe. Just testing things out. We're trying to see how things go. Was it just released? Okay, now you're moving. After we get it all set up, and then I'll move my sticks over, and I'll use my sticks to fly instead of my mouse and keyboard. Do some combat patrols, the combat gauntlet scenarios, and then see if we can't do some ambushes. Really put this thing through the test. Like I said, make sure if you're on here, chat, make sure you accept your Hunt of Polaris mission so you can keep farming scripts.
Shields on.
You don't want to lose out on your scripts, because I think like right now to get like 50 Wicklow flavor, which is what you need to get some of his the new ships that came out, you need like 2,500 scripts. So you have to do the Hunt the Polaris mission like almost 50 times. 55 times, something like that. And everyone wants to keep hunting the Polaris, especially all your Idris owners. They're out there like gun-ho hunting the Polaris. That's their thing. Hey Nick, I say that this year has been the best year of stabilization for sure. Absolutely. We're in 4.1.1 for Invictus week, and they've been doing their statement this year was it's the year of stability. So like they're focused on squashing more bugs and stuff while still introducing some new features. But features aren't taking the stronghold this year. So it's all about trying to get it as stable as possible. We have 600 player servers now. And I mean, everyone runs into some bugs still. That Star Citizen, you'll always have some kind of bug. But I can definitely say that from somebody that's been playing this game for a long time, it's definitely a lot more stable.
Landing gear down.
I mean, it's stable enough for them to release capital ships to a full degree with the Idris and stuff.
Landing successful. Systems off.
See, this is what I was talking about with the armor being there, and then it having the holograms that go through. So, but if you retract the armor, then it just shows you the normal glass. Oh yeah, I mean, I am running a full AMD setup, but the biggest thing is to just the biggest thing is to just not like try not to go like full setting on graphics. So like my settings, for example, are like this. This is how I have mine. So you want to keep your quality in the high to very high because Star Citizen's not super optimized. It works actually better in high to very high. And then just keep all these medium just to start, and then obviously you adjust it to however your system performs based off of the settings right there. But I mean, in another statement, Area 18 is extremely dense right now because all the new players are at Area 18 for the Invictus launch week. So if you're gonna be there, just know your frames are gonna be down. Once you leave Area 18, you get into space, your frames will pick back up to a normal working like reasonable thing. But if you don't own Star Citizen right now, this week is the perfect week to do it because we're in launch week right now. So you can do ! free fly and go to the code there, or the link that will be posted there, and you can fly for free this entire week all the way to the 27th. And then they had just introduced that 4.2 patch. The next patch is going to bring possibly some parts of engineering that's supposed to be coming out. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. Yeah, I would definitely give it a shot.
Welcome to the ASOP
It's going to be a little heavier because of Invictus free fly, but it's definitely like they've done a lot this year.
Your vehicle has been moved to a state. Please visit us.
Okay. Wait for this to go down all the way so that way we can change the paint on this thing. Let's see. Vehicles. Guardian MX. Okay, we want the blackout. Yeah, so it looks like they upgraded power plants to level 2. And the shield generators to level 2. And it has 24 missiles, I believe. So I think that's 12 right there. And then 12 right there, so 24. And then 4 Rhino repeaters.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Be right back, chat. I'm gonna grab some coffee. Alright, let's see this paint. Very nice. I think this would go way better with the ambush missions, being able to, you know, just be fully blacked out. Internet is desperate. Oh yeah, way better than the white. I mean, the white paint's really nice too, but the blacked out just... Okay. All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this testing. All right. Contracts, offers, mercenary, gauntlet, scenario 4. Is that the highest we're at right now? It seems like it is. So let's do that. These are the new ghillie flights. That also give scripts. This is their new missions that came out. They just put 4.2 in Evocati. So they're already starting to test. The 4.2 patch is supposed to come out by June. Gotta get my pedals. They did a introducing video to the Starlander attack, but they did not do one for the Mirai Guardian yet. At least not on YouTube. They haven't released it yet. Contracts, mercenary, track this one.
Launch sequence complete. Landing gear out.
It's crazy, like the base off of the output, there's no room for power management on the MX. So, I mean, it depends. Is life support on? No. But like right now, it makes sense. Like coolers, I think we can drop those down to 1 so we can get a couple more. But eventually, that's not going to be allowed when the new component updates come out. Let's test it. We'll see. We'll see if it still works or not. But they were saying like coolers could be at 1 and we were fine. But I don't know if they changed that just recently, so we'll see.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Shield on. Shield off.
I don't know what that quantum beacon's for.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Does it keep booting up? Already a thing, huh? You have to keep booting for the projection.
Quantum travel complete.
Incorrect.
Shield off.
Come on. I see you're saying it's obstructed. So obviously it's not on the planet then. It's on the other side of the planet. That's why it won't let me jump to it.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
There we go. Hello Lily. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the hideout. Welcome to the hideout.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Welcome to the training site. Get settled, and I'll let everyone know to start.
Shield on.
Contact. Ready up.
Contact received.
Oh. Oh! That thing just purposely rammed into me?
Caution. Target friendly. Contact received.
I didn't hit nobody.
Weapons.
Oh, I'm down to 2. This AI is purposely running into me. And took down 2 of my freaking things already. That's crazy.
Contact received.
How am I supposed to test this thing if the AI just wants to freaking body ram me?
Shield under attack.
That's the wildest. AI are ruthless, man. I tell you.
Contact received.
We're just down to 2 weapons. Where's this other razor at? You. It's you.
Contact received.
This thing, man. We're down an engine. Oh no. Oh no.
Contact received. Engines off.
Oh, that's not what to do.
Shields under attack.
I'm gonna have to use missiles because we're down to 2 guns and this razor is just destroying. And we're down to an engine because it's the crazy part is we're in a heavy fighter, right? How was the razor sacrificed itself to low signatures, everything.
Contact received.
Go away, well, Raft. Sacrificed itself to blow up 2 of my weapons.
Shields under attack.
No, that's not what I want. I want the razor. This is very difficult with 1 engine.
Contact received.
Yes, it fits in the Idris-P hangar. I'm waiting for mine to recollect because it blew up. As soon as we're just blacked out. Thanks, game. As soon as my Idris is claimed, we're gonna go back to testing now. We're just doing bounties and stuff. Probably wait for it to claim. Or trying the new Gilly's combat system. Which these razors are ruthless.
Contact received. Shields under attack.
Look, it just hit me again. Because they're trying to sweep by and they just don't care. And the Guardian just like, sorry, can't do nothing about those.
Contact received.
Yeah, it's 1 hour for if you have to claim it, it's an hour, it's like 49 minutes or something. But I started claiming it earlier. I just
Missile lock. Missile lock. Contact received. Shields under attack.
yeah, my goal is to test more and more of the ships. I got my Harbinger in there. So far, that's the largest ship I've gotten to fit in the Idris-P hangar. And that was very interesting to say the least.
Contact received.
These things are the absolute worst of fighting. And a heavy. They're not even doing damage to me. They're just straight up annoying.
Contact received. Shield under attack.
We're just gonna have to blow this thing up because we're not gonna get to those.
Contact received. Contact received.
Yay!
Contact received. Shield under attack.
I appreciate the offer for bringing yours, but like I said, mine should be done by the time I'm done with this stuff. We were just using it for like org testing and stuff, so kind of blew it up. We were testing it with like a hammerhead and stuff like that, and seeing if the Hull C would fit, and kind of like torpedoed the Hull C into the Idris, and it yeah, it kind of messed it up big time. If you, especially if you try to go through the hangar, the Hull C at full SCMs, yeah, it doesn't go too well for the Idris. Like a ballistic missile hitting it.
Contact received.
I can't keep this thing steady because we're missing an engine.
Contact received.
This thing is so beefy. Or it's just the decent. There we go. What even are you? Hold on. What are you? What are you? Annoying. That's what you are. You are a raft.
Contact received. Shield under attack.
Oh, yeah, they're above.
Contact received.
Why is this thing so strong? So far, testing the Mirai MX has been a failure.
Contact received. Shield under attack. Missile. Contact received.
Hello? Hello? Hey, hey. Close, thank you.
Missile lock. Contact received.
Well, this sucks. Alright, we're done with this. We're not gonna fight this. Because the thing is already like pretty much almost dead, and then those razors are just thrashing around and already destroyed two of my engine and two weapons, all because they wanted to just kamikaze me.
Contact received.
So
Shield off. Shield under attack. Auto-travel engaged.
we're gonna go fix this thing up first, and then we'll fix that. We'll fix that fight. And I can also check on the Idris while I'm over here.
Auto-travel complete.
I don't know why the imaging, I don't know if that's just a bug, but like the projection with the armor up reboots every time you quantum so far. I don't know if maybe you're supposed to retract the armor before you quantum. Like that's just like the mindset that they had that they want it to do.
Shields on.
Every time you quantum, it will if you have the armor up deployed, it will have to go through like a reboot. Which I mean makes sense. It does make sense if that's what their objective is. I just don't know if that's the point of it.
Landing successful. Engines off.
No, landing.
Engines on. Launch sequence complete. Landing successful. Engines off.
This thing's already damaged. No point in soft landing that thing. There we go. That's what we wanted. fix this whole Razor debacle. Oh, I just messed that up on accident. Okay, cool. Looks like it fixed itself.
Engines on. Systems off.
Let's go check on the Idris. See how that works. There it is. The Mirai Guardians Behind the Ship is officially out on YouTube. Has larger wings. Notable information: the Guardian MX is amped up version of the base Guardian designed for combat. It trades some of its comfort for enhanced combat capabilities. It features 4 size 4 weapons, replacing 2 size 5 of the base model. The MX has larger wings, more power, and additional armor, giving it more aggressive appearance. It comes equipped with 24 missiles, 12 on each wing. The cockpit has been redesigned with the dashboard moved to the side to improve visibility. The blast shield with cameras and screens allows the pilot to see outside even when closed. The habitat has been removed to accommodate a larger power plant and additional shield generators. Despite being a variant, the MX feels like a completely new ship due to the extensive changes. The ship combines heavy armor, speed, and agility, making it a formidable opponent. Unless you get a Misk Razor that just
Welcome
crashes into
to
you
the
and
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
then you're not doing nothing.
Welcome. Please visit us again. ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I'll tell you what, when it comes to a Misk Razor versus the wings of your MX, the Misk Razor is going to win every time. Yep. Because all it takes is one AI sacrificing itself for the group, and then your MX is just major turbulence issues. Might only have 2 guns left. The thing spins out of control. So its weakness is its suicidal Razor counterparts. So you see someone in an MX, all you gotta do, aim for the wings. Let's pull out another ship. We can oh, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to go to the gallery. No. Let's see. We'll prep another ship to go put on the pad and get ready to put it in the Idris.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
If there's any specific ship that you guys want me to test, please let me know.
Please welcome again to the ASOP ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Okay, I guess we can do Scorpius. I know it's gonna fit based off of how the Scorpius wings fold, but I just want to put it in the Idris.
Your vehicle, please visit us again.
There she is. What a beaut. This thing was one of my first heavy fighters ever. It's always been a fun little ship. The RSI Scorpius.
Landing gear raised. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines are off.
Okay. Now we just need to get the Idris ready. There we go. Add number 2. Wow. Talk about instant teleportation into an elevator that I didn't walk into. Lovely.
Visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
3
Please
minutes.
visit us again.
3 minutes. What's your guys' favorite ground vehicle? Or are you using ground vehicles at all? So far, I think the the new MTC is pretty cool. What the? Hello? I think someone misplaced their ship. No, let me out. There we go. This is the regular. Theory. Scarab, to answer your question, it's 4 size 4s, rhinos, that are on the MX, so you lose the 2 5s and you gain 4 4s. But you also gain, you're up to 12 size 2 missiles. Well, 24, 12 on each wing, 24 size 2. I think it comes with the Ignite 2s.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
So, and then you get an additional armor and stuff like that as well. So it's the more military, like, combat version of the Guardian regular.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, they just came out with the Q&A.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
All right, here we go. Time to pull the Idris out. As of right now, if you can get up to an Idris without, you know, damaging it, you can blow the cockpit doors with like an LMG or a sniper rifle. The last these doors right here, and then you can just go up and hijack someone's Idris. Like, you don't have to use a ship to shoot them, because they haven't updated like the door healths and stuff yet. Or if you take any of the fuses out of an Idris, if you're inside an Idris and you're being a rat, like because you're trying to take it over, you can take this fuse right here and it shuts the whole ship down. So, for those of you that want to fight Idrises but don't have the ship to fight it, that's how you do it.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Launch initiated. Engines online. Docking launch complete.
Where are... there they are. just finished changing out all the stuff because it has the Gatlings, and I changed everything to repeaters on the Idris besides the front. The front, I have the size 7 long swords. See how far back we can go. Quite a bit. Okay. That laser's crazy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's too difficult. If you just line everything up and then you hit and hold N, you can auto dock. So that helps a lot as well. I don't know, docking used to be so much harder. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The biggest thing for me is just make sure all 3 green dots are good, and then just go in the third person and get kind of near it, and then hold N. And it will auto dock it, but docking used to be 100 times harder. So I think comparatively to what it was before, it's a big difference. Like, you just need to be ballpark range kind of near it when you're doing it now. Before, you had to be like right there to do it. Jesus, I could have gotten way closer, but I don't want them to impound the Idris because I'm too close. Let me get closer real quick. I didn't know it's still 500 out. I just know they will impound this thing if it gets too close to the space station. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Fine. Okay. That should be close enough. That way we don't have to EVA for so far. Yo, King, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the hideout. Welcome to the hideout. I would recommend the game just because, I mean, it depends on what you really want out of the game. So first, I would recommend the game because I don't think there's a game out like it. You have to know that there is a lot of bugs. It is highly in alpha still, and that this year is the year of stability for them, so they're still working on it. I would give it a huge try while we're in free flight this week. You know, get the Avenger. If you want to try another ship, let me know. And then if I'm on stream or not, if you see me in game, just message me. I'll be more happy to let you try any of the other ships I own and go from there. It's based off its production value. This game is huge for a lot of people right now because of all the new missions coming out and stuff like that. Engineering's supposed to come out this year. Then you have base building coming out soon, or by next year, end of next year, hopefully. A lot of people will also say that they've waited a long time for this game, so a lot of people are very hurt by that. But they had to develop their own engine, and as someone who's done game development myself, I can definitely say I get it. I do get, like, creating your own engine and stuff takes a long time, and they're completely crowdfunded, so they don't have any backers, or I mean, in regards to like big publishing companies that are doing this for them. I think it's a phenomenal game. There's definitely something for everybody, and I mean, give me another space MMO game that has no loading screens besides when you first join the game. So I do also understand a lot of people's frustration. Yeah, I played Eve. I played Elite Dangerous. I played Eve, and I've even gone back towards Eve, and I can say that I still choose this game every single time, even with the issues.
How can I help you today? Systems on.
This game does have mining.
Systems
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to
launch sequence complete.
get this thing in here. No, it's not funded lightly, you're right.
Landing successful.
Alright, what am I looking at? Yeah, this thing is a tight fit. So you gotta be very, very delicate with this thing going up. I would definitely say this thing is better off being right on the edge of going back out. Yeah. Everything in this game is pretty much controlled. Yeah, you control every aspect compared to like Elite Dangerous and stuff.
Systems off.
There's mining, there's salvaging, there's combat, there's not only space combat, there's first-person combat with weapons and stuff. So you have your weapons and things. There's eventually there'll be like data, like what's it called? Data hijacking and transportation. Thanks. There's a lot to this game. And there's still a lot that's not even out. Like eventually once engineering comes out, the goal is for them to not have your ship blow up so much and you go into more of a soft death. So like you might have to get out of your ship and go use a fire extinguisher to put out fires on your components and stuff like that. If you're in like bigger ships and you can get to your components, and smaller ships you have to go out. And then they also said they're introducing some ballistic weapons that have reloadable magazines, so you don't have to always come back to the spaceports for reloading your ballistics, your physical shots. So there's still more coming out. This game's not even close compared to like 1.0. And then they have a whole campaign game coming out as well, which is Squadron 42, which is a campaign storyline mode of this game. It will also be releasing, set release date so far is for next year.
System off. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
I love this game. I think there might be somebody trying to get on the ship. Thank you for the sub. Greatly appreciate it, man. Welcome again to the hideout. Might have gotten a stowaway. Yeah, I would, King, if you haven't already made an account, make an account during free fly. Give it a shot. Like I said, message me if you ever want to try a different ship. They give you an Avenger Titan to start out with, and it's just a lot of fun. See how you like it yourself is my honest opinion. Okay, good. See if the Scorpius will fit. So the MX will fit in the back very tightly, but But one thing I've learned from the Harbinger, if a vehicle will get in or a ship will get into this thing tightly in the back, it will not go out the front of the Idris. The Idris is like front opening of the hangar is smaller than its back opening. So if you have an Idris and you barely just fit something in the back of it, it's not going to go out the front of it. This thing is a freaking maze. Bridge armory again. And you gotta go past it again. There it is. I think the reason why that's the case, though. So, I think the biggest king. Hey, Smart. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Is because of these like intricate like parts of the Idris's like front opening. I think that's the problem. Smack. EVA is rough. All right, here we go. See if this works. Let's see if we can't back it in. Oh, wrong direction. Oh, that's touching the landing gear. Oh. Oh, don't land. Go back. That top turret is going to be a problem. Okay, there we go. And boom. I was wrong. The top turret's not a problem. It would have been 100% of a skill issue if I didn't get that in there. 100% skill issue. Okay. So the MX is in the back. It's because I don't want it to get stuck. And then we have the Scorpius in the front. So 2 heavy fighters. And I still have enough room. I probably could fit a Hornet or a Gladius in here as well. So I think you can fit quite like if this thing wasn't so bulky, you could definitely like if it was a little bit maybe if this is a regular Guardian, you could probably fit 2 of those in here. But I think the problem is the new missile tops, the armor tops for the missiles. I think that's where our issue lies with the MX coming in. Or if you just close your landing gear, then it will 100% fit. Too easy. It will 100% fit for sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's cool. It'll show me the inside of the hangar. Alright, put that back to normal. Stop quantum.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Gotta go to this OM, jump over here, so we can get around the planet.
Shields.
Or not. Or not. Come on.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Kick the boosters in so we can get turned faster. Yeah, just go ahead and do exclamation point free fly in chat, and it'll come up with the referral code for you.
Initiated. Quantum travel.
Let me add that to the title. Oh, I was supposed to. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Why is that? Stream elements. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it didn't get turned on all the way. Hold on 1 second.
Contact.
Nah, too easy. We'll fix it right now. It's not like the ship, they're gonna blow up in the ship anyway, so. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Shields on alert. Shields under fire. Missile locked. Contact.
Idris is stupid overpowered when it comes to like missions like this. But that wasn't what I was trying to accomplish here. Might have to actually abandon this because I think it might have lagged out since we jumped away and came back. So we might have to abandon and re-accept. And King, you don't get attacked. Depends on what you're doing. Like, I purposely went into a combat mission, so I'm gonna get shot at. But there is laws like in Stanton, it's a very lawful. Like, it's a very lawful zone. So like if someone does shoot at you, it can be considered illegal, and then therefore they can get a crime set and go to jail. But then you have Pyro.
Congrats on completing another part of your course.
Welcome, Nami. Welcome to the hideout. Thank you for the follow.
You're ready to continue your training.
But yeah, see, like, this is a combat scenario, so there's gonna be people that attack me on purpose. AIs mainly. If you commit a crime, let's say you kill somebody in the lawful zone and you commit a crime, then it depends on how far you go. No, you can play. You can go into jail. You could beat people up in jail. There's a whole thing for being in jail too. People go in there and they beat people up. Some people keep an extra character in there, like an extra account.
I got all
Yeah,
my pilots locked and loaded with some heavy ordnance.
But you can also choose not to play. So like, let's say you have let's say you have 2 hours of jail time. You could go do something in real life and it will continue to count your time down. So if you have 2 hours, you're like, oh, I'm gonna head to the gym, I'm just gonna sit in jail. You just log off in jail and then it will count your time down and you can go to the gym or do whatever, go eat, etc, etc. And then when you come back, you'll get out of jail. You'll just go and accept your thing. You'll say, oh, your time's up, and then you leave jail. Or you can go mine and become when real people go to jail, they go outside and they help clean trash, volunteer hours and stuff like that. You can do the same thing in this jail with mining and stuff, and then they shorten your time based off of how much you do. Yeah, there's a whole gameplay loop for that too. So it's not like you're just in jail and you can't do nothing. No. Like, you go, like, what normal people do, if they want to get out of jail quick, is you can go to like depth 7 or below, and when you get that far deep in the jail, what you'll see up here is this little eye right here. Right there, this thing right here can't see you anymore because you're so far underground, so the radars can't see you. And then people will beat up the NPCs and take all their stuff because they're in jail, and then we'll go up and we'll turn it in and get out early. So that's also a huge thing a lot of people do as well. Alright, we're gonna deploy the Scorpius this time. Freaking cloud phasing through. I think it's this way. Pilot ready. Yep. Just run across. Really need a that's supposed to be a gym. Okay, I guess that'll get changed when the new Idris comes out. So it's It's a huge download. You're gonna get the first download and it's gonna be really short, and then there's a bigger download behind it. I don't know exactly how big the download is, but it's a pretty big download. Yeah. I'll tell you this, it's less of a download than Call of Duty. And it's a way bigger game. Yeah, again, I don't know exactly how big the download is, but it's definitely less than Call of Duty. And like I said, this is like the only one of the few games that I know that is literally no load screens after the initial load, or unless you die. Go straight. No, no. Go straight. Yes. You're doing great things. No, no, you're not. Now you are.
Landing gear raised.
Alright, here we go.
Good. You're here. I'll notify the other pilots, and we can begin. Hostile spotted. Give him what you got.
Yeah. Oh, there's two waves.
Radar contact.
What is this visual shape? What the?
Shields damaged.
This is not how the Scorpius normally is. Is this their nerf to it? Because this thing is, the Scorpius is already stupid strong.
Wave clear. Here comes the next.
Yeah, so there's asteroid mining, there's ground mining, there's planet mining, cave mining. There's a ton of different things for mining.
Shields damaged. Shield is down. Shields are. Radar contact. Target acquired.
You're already the ship that blew up. Okay. But you're not. Yeah, there's a lot of people that all they do is mine and cargo runs. There's also like cargo carrying missions. There's all kinds of like different styles.
Enemy down. Radar contact.
I like that the Idris is helping too.
right then. That wraps up this lesson. Fantastic work. Seems like you're developing a real aptitude for combat. Hopefully the next
I
lesson
would
will
definitely
grow
say this
even
game is Minecraft over here about to go give me. There is diamonds, gold. I think there's like more than 20 something different materials you can mine for, I think, right now, and you can refine them. I would say there's a lot of startup guides. I would link one if I had one. But there's a lot of startup guides depending on what you want to do. If you just want to do cargo, then I would watch a video just strictly on that. If you kind of just want to get a feel for everything, do the tutorials in a sense to regards to like doing all the startup missions, and it kind of teaches you a lot. So like they have collection missions, see parts, stuff like that, hauling missions, how to get into hauling and learning how to do hauling, salvaging missions when you have a salvage ship, how to do salvaging and what you got to do. Then you have bounty hunter, mercenary, rescue, beacons. They have an unbelievable like arsenal of contracts that they're and like missions that they're still making. Yeah, this game isn't even close to being completely developed yet. And when we get to 800 followers on Twitch, we're doing a ship giveaway on Star Citizen. We're doing a starter ship package giveaway. Okay. I know what you're trying to do, and you're trying to land. And that's the problem. Ship.
Radar contact.
Screw it. I'm just gonna put this in forward. And I'll back it up when I'm ready. It will cost money to play after the 27th. We're also gonna do a Invictus starter ship giveaway at the end of on the 27th. And all you have to do is be following. So we have 2 ship giveaways going on. One on the 27th, the very end. And then 1 at 800 followers. No.
Landing complete.
No. Landing is not complete. Get up.
Takeoff complete.
Nope, just one-time payment. So you spend $45 on a ship, and it might be even cheaper than that right now for Invictus. I have to look. And then that is it. It's one time. No monthly subscriptions, nothing.
System locked.
Correct. Yep. As Nomi said, you can also just fly around and salvage stuff from other people that are blowing up. Missions just give you like coordinates, so you're not, flying around if you don't want to. That's what you want to do. Teach their own. Nope, there's just one thing. So give me a second, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I can definitely show you.
Contact.
Okay. So this. So if you go to RSI, you go to shop. So we'll go back to the main page. Go to shop, pledge store, and then game packages. As long as you own one of these packages, you can play the game as much as you want. If you don't own one of these packages and you use the link and you create an account through the link that you asked for, then after the 27th, the game will be you can't play no more. On the 27th, we're gonna do one of these will be given away on my channel on the 27th for the finale of Invictus, and then we're giving another just regular starter pack ship up to the freelancer on at 800 followers. So nope. So everything comes with insurance. So we'll look at this for a perfect example. Right. So it has 120 month of insurance. Now this is not in the game yet. This is not built in, but this is important for later on. Lifetime insurance means that you pay cheaper amounts to get your ship back in game. All of it is in game currency. After you buy this $63, everything else is in game currency. You have to have a starter pack to play the game because what you need is this right here, Star Citizen's digital download, and this is what allows you to play the game after Invictus launch week is over. But if you take this ship and you go, smack into a planet, you're going to respawn, you'll go back to the ASOP terminal, and then you just hit claim, and then you just got to wait the time frame for it to come back, and then you can get back in your ship and then continue on. Alright, let's do combat scenario 6. I think there's 7 of them. Not completely sure.
Nice to see you again, Rook. Won't be able to call you that for much longer.
It's different ships. Different ships. So like, let me reopen this for you. So like, it depends on what you're trying to do. So like, this is like a default combat ship right here. It's the Invictus Duelist. This is what you'll get when you do the Invictus starter pack. I mean, not the starter pack. When you play for free right now, this is the ship you're gonna get right here, which is the Avenger Titan, and which can do small courier missions / combat missions, like very, very light combat missions. It's a good ship, a very good starting ship. Then you have this ship, which is the C8. Is it the C8? I think it is. Yeah, the C8 Pisces. You can buy every ship besides newly dropped ships. So the ship that you saw me play with earlier today, the Idris, the MX, any of those ships are not buyable in game for a couple patches / certain time frame after they're released into the store. And that's like a pledge law or something they call it. So like every one of these ships though are pretty much buyable in game. So you can grind out, you can spend $45 and then just play the game, grind out contracts and get a bunch of money, and you never have to spend another dollar on this game. The only reason you want to spend money on this game is if you don't want to have to, like, until 1.0, they do wipes, and you could lose your ships during a wipe. So you might have to grind out and get another ship again. That's one reason to buy a ship with money, so you don't have to. Another reason is you want the ship early. So like this ground vehicle just came out. Well, if you want this ground vehicle, you have to wait a couple months or whatever their time frame is, and then it will get released in game because it's not out right now. You can only get it if you pay for it.
Shields offline.
You're gonna want to get the golem if you want to start mining. The golem is the starter package ship for the for mining. It is this one right here, miner starter pack. The golem.
Quantum travel initiated.
But again, you can get a smaller, like, priced package and always move your way to buying the golem in game. You don't have to spend the $75 outright if you don't want to.
Shields offline. Quantum travel.
That's just, if that's what you want to get into right away, then that's the route you would take.
Quantum travel initiated.
I like it, unless you're facing a razor, know me. Don't face AI razors with the MX. Because every time I face the razor with the MX, it suicide bombs one of my wings, and then the MX is, you're just spinning in circles. I'll show you if there's a razor here. Hopefully there's not, but if there is, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'll use the MX real quick and I'll show you what it's like. That's why I brought it out, just in case someone wants to see
Now
it.
that you're in position, we can start the lesson. Stand by.
Shields online.
Got hostiles heading to your position.
Yeah,
Prepare to
yeah.
engage.
I think it's 100 times better than the regular Guardian. That's why I got rid of my regular Guardian, but I also have the Guardian QI, so I feel like the regular Guardian and the Guardian QI are the same. Just with one has the interdiction, that's it. And I think it has a little less missiles, maybe. I don't know. Jesus Christ. The ship. Every single time. There we go. The economy scaling will be the same throughout even after this month, so after the 27th. So you could.
How can Miss help you today?
It's up to you on what you do, really.
Landing successful. Launch sequence complete. Contact received. Landing gear up.
Oh, nice. One of my guns is not working.
Shields under attack.
Oh, you're fine. You don't gotta stop. You're not bugging me at all. I'm always open to answer questions. Ah!
Contact received.
It crashed into the Idris. That's hilarious.
Target friendly.
This target is not friendly. Do not lie to me.
Shield under attack.
Okay, that was nice.
Missile locked. Engines off. Engines on.
I think the Guardian MX's G-Force 100% needs to get reworked because I can't tell you how many times I've almost passed out on this thing, and I'm not even going like super fast. So unless the Guardian's agility is just that strong, I should be not G-forcing like this in a heavy fighter.
Missile lock. Missile lock.
Connie's such a strong ship, dude.
Missile lock. Shield under attack.
Such a tanky boat. Just go down.
Missile lock. Missile lock. Shield failure.
Oh, of course you're gonna crash into me. Okay.
Shield failure. Missile lock. Shield under attack. Shield failure.
I'm confused on why the Idris is not attacking.
Contact received. Shield on.
See, he even tried to ram the Idris. These AIs don't care, man. They're ruthless. Oh, true. That's a very true statement. I didn't even think about that.
Shield under attack. Target
That's
destroyed.
gonna put a big check mark in the done column. You showed a lot of solid skills out there today, rookie.
Solid skills. The Idris did all the work. I didn't even do nothing. The Idris did all the work just by sitting there. The ship just kept running into it. And then there's a Polaris here for some reason. It might just be abandoned Polaris too.
Landing gear down. Landing successful.
Lightly go with the stick. Oh, too much. And okay, we're done.
Landing successful. Systems off.
This thing is very tight fitting. What they need to introduce is the ability to repair ships in some of these. I agree. We'll have to test that. Because if you saw, like, I could barely maneuver without the G-force just trying to like fully take over and make me pass out. And I just feel like that's not how a heavy fighter should be. It should not be like that delicate. And then I have a whole weapon that's not working. But since the Idris has hangars, or what they consider known hangars, it 100% should be able to repair and rearm from the hangar.
Contact.
Let's see. I think there's only 7. Who knows? Maybe there's more.
Hope you're excited, rookie. This is the lesson where you get to take on a Corvette, complete with escort ships. This is something that even full-blown naval pilots don't take lightly. So I want you to choose your ship carefully.
Uh-huh.
I've known some students to go ahead and bring a few friends as backup.
Yep,
Just
this is
don't
the
show
last
up
one.
to the training site unless you're really ready.
I think this is you take on the Hammerhead. This is like one you normally, I guess you're supposed to, that normally people do with like friends.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah.
Shields
We're gonna pause right there while you guys are in the ad break, and I'm going to use the Rush. Alrighty. Let's go take this down. But you are going. Yeah, I didn't think I was going fast enough at all, honestly. Like, I get it, you know, the rotation, so like you could do like quick turns and stuff like that. So yes, but at that speed, I was going less than 200 each time. The Gladius can turn better than that, and you don't even get G-force like that. And it's a light fighter. So.
Quantum travel complete. Shields offline.
Probably going to do this fight from the Idris. Because now we have a hammerhead involved.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum
At
travel.
least until the hammerhead's dead.
Quantum travel complete.
Now we can deploy something. Mess around. No one's in it. Leave them alone.
Shields
But I probably would not leave their ship there. If I was them.
initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Alrighty. The last one of the combat series, the new gauntlets. Yeah, I'm solo flying to Idris right now. I'm just using it as like a mobile base. I have 2 heavy fighters inside, Mr. Sasquatch.
Welcome, Rook. We'll get started in a moment.
It's mine. I own it.
Shields online.
Looks like you got inbound. Weapons free.
Contact.
Yep. Everything I have is mine.
Shields 1 for 5. Systems offline. Aegis combat system. Systems green.
Only reason I want the Idris is to fight this hammerhead. No. This thing is a lot more nimble than me. For a Corvette, makes sense.
Shields 1 for 5. Contact.
Someone ran into me. Someone ran into me again.
Shields 1 for 5.
The hammerhead will do some work on you because it can just rotate around you. Even if it's just an AI hammerhead, look at this thing go. I've always been curious about this actually, so this is perfect. That's a fully crewed hammerhead.
Take a deep breath, Rook. You pulled it
Well,
off.
well.
Another lesson learned. Hit the showers. Celebrate. And I'll see you when you're ready for the next one.
Well. It did good. The hammerhead was doing good until the laser touched it. You can't blame it. Listen, they were trying, okay? You got to give the AI credit. Oh, I'm going. We're going. I thought 7 was the last one, but no, if there's more, I'm going to complete all of the gauntlets. And then I'll do more ship testing and see what fits and doesn't fit in the Idris. 8 is last? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, is it that hard? Is there an ace pilot on 8? Or is that only for the combat patrol missions? That's the patrol ones? Okay. Yeah, I want to try those too. But I want to try those with... I'm not gonna... I just want the... I'm just using the Idris as a place to store ships. Like, I don't want to keep doing missions in it. As much fun as it is. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, this will be interesting. Let's see how it goes then. Where you at, Nari? There you are. Okay, here we go.
Well, Rook, this is it. Final lesson. It's gonna be the culmination of everything you've learned so far. A fleet battle against a capital ship. I don't got a lot to say here that I haven't said already. Stay calm. Trust your instincts.
A fleet battle versus a capital ship. So I'm fighting a Polaris probably at this rate. We might lose the Idris here, which would be interesting. Last time I lost my Idris was a hull C at Mock Jesus.
Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So if you do want to know another way to take out an Idris, you just get a hull C, make sure it's not loaded, and if you just fly that thing at full speed right into the bottom part of an Idris, it will
Okay, you're in the right place. Stand by while I deploy your targets. Hostiles inbound. Light them up.
Contact. Shields under fire.
$8 hours to scrap it. That's crazy. Oh, this is a Polaris. Nice. Let's see. I'm doing a Hunt the Polaris mission by myself at this rate.
Shields under fire. Systems offline.
I need this.
Aegis combat assist.
I need the target. I need to be able to see what it is. There we go. That's what I need. Precision aim. I do sometimes. Not per se on Idris. I feel like my PDCs are somewhat doing work, somewhat not doing work. This is interesting, for sure. I've seen so many videos on like the Polaris like getting under the Idris right now and using the torpedoes. And it only takes like 3 torpedoes, and if you get to the bottom part of the Idris, you can blow it up. And everyone's like, yeah, the Polaris wins. But the Polaris is considered a destroyer. I mean, the Idris is considered a carrier. That's not supposed to be the end all be all. Just like when the Perseus comes out. Okay. We're not catching these Corsairs. They don't even stay in range long enough. for the ship to rotate. And they just slowly fly by. They're not even moving fast. It's like watching a bunch of flies. Where's the bird? Oh. Ooh, what's that? That's worse. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, we might need people to do this one. Because the PDCs aren't attacking. So we're not doing consistent damage. I don't know why the PDCs aren't attacking. Oh, almost took out the shield.
Shields under fire.
Man, its shield regenerates. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna happen. What? How's our shield looking? Oh, we almost lost the shield. Nice. That's a fully crewed flares, huh?
Shields under fire.
Are you gonna it's gonna ram me?
Contact.
It did. Well, the AI, dude, the AI love to ram people. Oh, I believe it.
Shields online.
Oh, I believe it.
Shields under fire.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go recruit people at Everest to do this one. Because we're not gonna do this one soloing the Idris.
Shields offline. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
Like, if it was just me versus the Polaris alone, 100% we could solo it with the Idris. But of all those Corsairs,
Quantum travel initiated.
so we're gonna go recruit people from Everest. If anybody wants to join in.
Quantum travel complete.
Let's see if anyone wants to do it. Gotta make sure I accept this so I can keep getting the 30 credits even though I'm not doing that. The 30 scripts, I mean. See if we can't pull some people. It's not bad. Why am I locked? There we go. I was directional locked. I can station dock it. It's not bad at all. Did they blow up in the hatch, the back of my ship? Oh no, I opened it with I think. No, is it bugged again? Alright, anybody else? Curious to see if the it might have gotten blasted open because someone might have like crashed into it. So So that's why the doors might be stuck. Yep. Doors are broken. Nice. Might as well go see if we can't repair it then. Can show you docking at the same time.
Launch initiated. Docking request approved. Landing gear retracted.
Okay, we gotta go down. Not up. And let's rotate this. Going down. There we go. Oh, rotate like this. Rotate like this. Rotate like this. Give it another bit of a rotation like that. There we go. So now we just need to get close enough. And then auto dock. Boom, done. Easy. Hangar.
Docking complete. Engines offline.
Polaris is way too fast. Be trying to do it 1v1s. Well, 1v multiple. Oh, what am I doing? Need to repair. Need to repair. Cool. Okay, power plant quotation MX default power. Well, that would require you to have to grind out and get another power plant to do that. So, nope, other way. Other way. Pilot ready. Could also grind out military shields. Use those. People that just do industrial. Captain's quarters, control room. There we go. Nope, it's broken. That is what it is. It is what it is. Not gonna be able to close that front and back hangar. More people. See when else will join. Over 100 Furies. That poor MX is half destroyed. The Scorpius is also half destroyed. They're just sitting in the hangar. I see. Oh. Oh, thanks, Nami. I didn't know it was dark. I didn't know you could see it. But I just got impounded anyway, so. That's so temperamental. like the docking ports. Oh, nice.
Wait times, be sure to choose Chemical Pharmacy to get you quality medicines that you need at a price you're gonna love. Delta RX. Feel better, save more.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye. To the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I'm just gonna invite random people. Come on, people. Join us. Join the group. When people randomly join a party. Where are you? Where are you going? Don't run away! Join the party! You can stay. No need to hide. Need more people. One of us. One of us. Nice. More people.
Systems green.
Oh, Melon left.
Weapon systems online. Systems green.
What is this? There's that.
Weapon systems online.
Damn it. I typed that in party. Let's see. Let's see.
Launch initiated. Quantum fuel at 100%. Docking launch complete. Weapon systems online.
All right. Let's see. We can't get anyone else in. Two size fives, yes. There's two size fives on the base guardian. Four size fours. Okay.
Weapon systems online. Shields offline.
Alright, we need another planet to jump to. What the again? This is the second time that this thing has done this. And it just disappears randomly. They just will literally despawn on its own. Nice. See, this is when I said Star Citizen has plenty of bugs, so if you're gonna play it, you just have to be willing to accept it.
Down in the South Hall.
Because, God forbid.
System. Vehicle selected. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Your vehicle, please visit us again. Your vehicle has been delivered to please visit.
Can't tell someone how to play the game. That's the whole point of it just being free for all. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Here we go. Docking port def. Alright, I have to change this to that. Because we're gonna have to relaunch now. Yep. So the Idris has this issue, the Hull C has this issue. If you dock port and then your ship gets impounded for no reason or without the impound symbol on there, there's a chance that it will cause a infinite black loading screen when you enter the ship again. And the only way to get around that is to get onto the ship through a different airlock / I can't join him. It did not detonate. It restored itself again, which then it now has like the docking port issue where you can get the infinite loading screen and can't walk onto the ship. So now I have to go. The only way to fix it is for me to go to the pad, get another ship, fly over to it, and then get in through either the other docking port door or the ramp, and then it will fix it. So I don't think we're gonna do the gauntlet at this rate. There's not enough people on, and since I'm streaming in the middle of the day instead of at night normally, none of my org members are on. So, and now I have to fix this docking port issue. So it's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Hopefully it will actually load this time. This is one of the issues with the Idris and the Hull C. Apparently, people that have the Hull C, I don't have the Hull C, but apparently people that do have the Hull C have this issue a lot. So awesome. It's awesome. This game's awesome. Love this game. love it more when it does this stuff. I love glitches so much. Sarcasm everywhere. I'm playing in US right now, USA. If the game loads in, you can always just send me a friend request and I'll accept it, and then you can always join in. That goes for anybody that's playing. You can send me a friend request and then message me on Twitch in the chat and I'll add you. Or on YouTube, or Kick, or Facebook, or anywhere. Anywhere the stream's at. Let me know you want to join. Just gotta wait for it to load in first. Combat vet. Surely there's something to learn from this pro. Still have to go and look for the scripts in the expo hall. Those will be cool. I don't even know where those are. I've only been to expo hall once so far, so. Come on, game, you can do it. Let's see why it's not working. That's exactly why, right there. Invalid location ID for player. So that's why it won't let me spawn in. So I might have to do the arena commander fix. It's cool that you can see the universe time. So in universe time in the game, it is Wednesday, April 17th, 1929:82. According to this, at least. I don't want to alt F4 again. I just want it to back me out. Might have to alt F4 though. Launch it again. Offline mode, classic rates, launch. Deploy. Exit the main menu. Distant Universe, USA, and there we go. Now it should pull us properly this time. Okay, we're gonna let that load in. I'll be right back, chat. Still broke. Oh, there it goes. Oh, hopefully that's actually going to fix the problem. There we go. Finally. Okay.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Please visit us again. To the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Oh,
system.
yep. Okay. So that's a whole nother hour.
Has been sent.
Wait for the Idris. Nice.
Your insurance claim. Thank you. Please visit us again.
Okay. Alrighty, chat. I think I might stop the stream there because we have to wait a whole another hour for this Idris to come back. And then might start it back up later today. Technically, I don't really stream on Mondays normally, so I will definitely be on a lot tomorrow doing some more testing and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how today goes. I need to eat some food. I'm gonna take lunch, eat some food, and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna come back on and we'll get back into it. So thank you all for coming by. Thank you all for all the follows and the subscriptions and stuff. Oh no, hey man, Nomi, come back. Hey, we'll try to stream later, and then like I said, add me on Star Citizen also, same as my Twitch name and everything, and then we'll play together. So you can always run the Idris, or if we can run something else. But I appreciate you all, and then I'll be back after I eat and stuff probably, and we'll get some more stuff in. Like I said, I want to test more vehicles, so if there's anything else, any other vehicles you guys want to see, if it'll fit, let me know. Thank you all.